Let me tell you a little something about habits. They kinda suck. Now that I've been thinking about it just for this video, I believe one of the habits I have now manifested itself through an old habit that I used to have. I used to chew my pens all the time because I thought it felt nice on my teeth and I was bored during class. And then braces came along and I was told to stop chewing on my pens, so I ended up not chewing on pens anymore. It looks like that has now manifested itself in the habit I have now that I really want to get rid of, and that is when I'm bored, I end up chewing on the little tiny pieces of skin on the inside of my mouth. I know that sounds gross just talking about it. I don't just get the insides of my mouth with that as well, I also tend to get my lips too. Why am I saying this out loud? Because saying it out loud helps me realize that I've got a problem and I need to stop it, because I'm even starting to pinpoint the moments in time when I'm chewing on my mouth in photos. You know, it gets bad when you can pinpoint it in certain photos that that's exactly what you're doing, and I absolutely cannot stand that I can notice that. How can I possibly learn to stop this? Because I know it's a learned behavior and I know that I can unlearn something like this. What I need to start doing is when I feel this feeling coming on, I need to stop myself and do something else instead, and just even hope a little bit that I don't make that into another habit as well. Another thing that I sometimes do is peel the little bits of skin that are in and around your fingernails that you can sometimes pull off and then they start bleeding, and that's kind of gross just talking about, but I end up doing that sometimes too. Talking about it and telling myself that I have a problem and I need to stop it is something that I hope is going to get me along the right track to actually stopping it. Even instead of doing something else to try and stop a habit, I should just realize that I'm about to start doing it, and when I start doing it, stop. That way I don't form a new habit that was getting me out of the old one in the first place. I don't want to form a whole new habit out of an old one and just recause the cycle to continue doing itself like I did when I turned my chewing pens into what I do now. Making videos like these has really become therapeutic for me. It's helping me overcome things that I really want to stop doing, or even in other cases continue doing, because putting it out there for people to see, putting it out there for some people to relate to, helps maybe even just one person. It may help me and it may help another person, and that's all that matters. In the end, I'm helping me out, and if I help someone else out too in the meantime, that is just awesome. Putting my own advice to work is going to be the first step of this process, and I believe that I can start doing that, but we'll see.